The backlash against Sadiq Khan's odious Ulez scheme is accelerating. Just days after the launch of the programme, no fewer than a quarter of all Ulez cameras have been vandalised.
Oh no! Anyway,
At least 450 of the 1,762 cameras in the newly expanded zone are believed to be damaged or missing. Telegraph analysis of this data has also found that 6 of the 23 new boroughs now covered by the Ulez expansion have seen more than a third of their cameras targeted. This after months of vigilantes dubbed the Blade Runners disabling or dismantling the spy cameras, using a combination of spray paint, wire cutters, silly string, or simply just stealing them. Oh no, will someone think of the giant Orwellian oppressive surveillance grid? The London borough of Bromley was worst hit, with a stunning 83%, 100 out of 120 cameras either sabotaged or missing. This is the biggest public backlash against a de facto tax scheme since the poll tax, and we all know how that ended.
More than 100 were injured in pitched battles in Trafalgar Square and the West End.
Difference is Ulez is happening under a left-wing mayor, under the guise of fighting climate change and lowering air pollution. In reality, it's just a tax on the poor. Owners of vehicles that don't meet emissions standards, typically pre-2015 diesel vehicles and petrol cars made before 2006, have to pay a £12.50 tax every day simply to drive around Greater London, not just Central. And if they don't pay, it's £180 fine each time, adding up to hundreds of pounds a month, a figure the kind of people who own those cars simply can't afford. Can you believe I'm 40 years old? Where did all the years go? A horrifying thought, but not quite as horrifying as if I actually looked 40 years old. I was getting my hair cut the other day and the guy said late 20s. I'll take it. You want to know my secret? Well, it's not rocket science. It's called moisturising your face on a regular basis with a good product. Which brings me to Tiege Hanley. No doubt like me, you were constantly flipping between different skincare products. Different brands for different parts of your face. Well, simplify everything by using the Tiege Hanley Skincare System Routine. Face wash in the morning. Wash. Really refreshing. Wakes up your face like a strong cup of coffee. Super serum. Boom. Locks in that good moisture. Eye cream. Wash. Totally smooth. Doesn't irritate. No sting whatsoever. AM moisturiser. Boom. Eliminates any tightness, dryness, and you get that SPF 20 layer of sun protection. Then repeat at night, but with the PM moisturiser. Wash. To keep your skin hydrated as you sleep. Then exfoliate or scrub twice a week with the... well, it's the scrub. Boom! Clears out all those clogged pores and dead skin cells. I've been using Tiege Hanley for about 3 weeks now, and even in winter when your skin suffers the most, it's been a delight. For what I was paying for just one moisturiser, I get all this with Tiege Hanley for the same price. And it does a better job. My skin looks and feels better than ever. Don't take my word for it. Go and read over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website. Uncomplicated skincare that's simple, affordable, and effective. Fragrance-free, made in the USA, never tested on animals, and peace of mind knowing that you're not funding those big corporate brands that try to monopolize the industry. Get a monthly subscription, then you'll never have to worry about forgetting to order or running out. And by supporting my sponsors, you support your boy here. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring this video, if you click the link in the description below, you lucky devils get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. So don't miss out. Click the link in the description. Now back to the video. Labour admits their agenda is to expand Ulez nationwide.
Because this isn't just about London, this is coming to towns and cities across the whole of the United Kingdom.
Anti-Ulez protests are spreading across London, with the demonstrators being dealt with somewhat differently than Just Stop Oil and Extinction Rebellion protesters, whose actions are often facilitated by the authorities and their participants coddled by police, while Ulez demonstrators are treated like scum.
Oh, kicking off now. No, no! No need for violence!
Thanks to massive, widespread opposition to Ulez, Sadiq Khan could actually face the unthinkable. Defeat in next year's mayoral election. Even in a heavily Labour-dominant city, he only leads the Conservative candidate by 7 points, and at least 17% of the electorate are still undecided. Khan has been caught repeatedly lying about the justifications behind Ulez, using dodgy studies claiming excess deaths caused by pollutants, which are not peer-reviewed and which were commissioned by his own office. Khan has repeatedly tried to demonise his critics by dismissing them as conspiracy cranks.
I didn't expect for there to be, people linking my policies to clean up the air with conspiracy theories. I did expect people to have genuine concerns, and I've been listening to those genuine concerns. I didn't expect, this to be weaponized by others who you and I have exchanged with, who didn't believe COVID was real, believed in conspiracy theorists and so forth.
But the fact is that networks of license plate scanning cameras are being set up in towns and cities across the country, with the clear intention of greasing the skids for 15-minute cities, and eventually making it completely unaffordable for millions of people to drive cars, period. Ulez is simply the next stepping stone to Khan's stated intention of introducing tax-by-mile schemes. He's chair of C40 Cities, an organisation committed to reducing car ownership and cutting travel by car in the name of confronting the climate crisis. Their endgame is not only massively reduced car ownership, it's squeezing people into smaller homes, making meat eating near unaffordable, and making air travel a domain of the rich, privileged elite. Ulez is just a foot in the door, but the sheer level of fury generated by the backlash is a massive white pill, and proof that huge numbers of people are mad as hell and just aren't gonna take it anymore. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.